Vertigo on the Wii. It's not just an Alfred Hitchcock film anymore. Now it's a video game. And a darn good one. When you think of the top shelf games for the Nintendo Wii, you think of Mario Kart Wii, Metroid Prime Corruption, The Conduit. Vertigo is right up there in terms of technical quality and outstanding gameplay. It's a completely different style of game. In fact, it's hard to really describe what this game is. It's a kind of racing game. It's like Mirror's Edge meets Fatal Inertia crossed with a pinball machine. Oh, that's gonna leave a bruise. Get used to that. You constantly fall to your death in this game. Well, not really, because you're safely on the couch, but your Xorb pilot, presumably, is at least injured, emotionally. It's like Ballblazer for the Atari 7800 in that respect. You're a futuristic athlete competing in a futuristic sport. Roll your way through the checkpoints as fast as possible without falling off the edge. This isn't a Super Bowl. It doesn't bounce back. But hopefully your pride does, because you'll fall to your doom frequently. This game can be extremely, extremely frustrating.
Level completed.
If you have the tendency to smash your video game controllers on the ground when you get challenged in a game, be careful when playing this game, because the Wii controllers aren't inexpensive. At times you'll want to just hurl them across the room. Or at least I did. Maybe that's just a problem I have with anger management, taking it out on poor innocent video game controllers. It goes back to the Atari days, but those controllers were like indestructible. The controls in Vertigo are very interesting, and I think you really have to play it for yourself to get the full understanding of how unique they are, and how well they're used in this game. Most games for the Wii where you use the controller for motion usually involve you swinging the thing around or flailing it back and forth in one way or another. In this game, you twist it and tilt it with precision.
Level completed.
As you play through the game, you win upgrade points and can modify your Xorb, increase its speed and braking power. The brakes on this thing are ridiculous. It just slams to a stop. And you find out quickly that's very important to stay alive. Watching the screen makes this game look easy. Sure, you just go fast and follow the path, but it's really not like that. It's actually extremely challenging to keep this thing moving at a steady pace, at a high speed, and stay on the track. There's several dozen courses through 9 different environments in the game. You unlock different worlds as you continue playing it. There's a challenge mode, arcade mode, and Xorb bowling mode. In many of the levels, especially when you get to the later ones, it's not clear at all when you start playing them what direction you're supposed to go. And that does add to the frustration of the game at times. This is the kind of game you need to walk away from occasionally and come back to. Did you see I just ran over that guy's toe? Sorry. When you get a run just right and make it without falling off or plummeting to your doom, it just feels great. Not only can you modify the performance of your Xorb, but you can also modify its appearance, which is a really cool feature in this game. You can even make it an 8-ball. I'm not even making that up. This is a really cool game. When you play it on a high-definition television, through the component cables out of the Wii, if you have it set to that HD TV setting, it looks outstanding. Now, it's not in HD, but it's very, very sharp, colorful, and looks terrific. They have really nice level design. Their use of color is really cool. Visually, it's a very beautiful game. The music deserves mention as well. It's a very well-produced techno-style soundtrack. Sometimes it's really laid back, other times it's in your face. It complements the game perfectly. Like you wouldn't want banjo and fiddle to Vertigo, although some U2 would work. If you like any futuristic racing games like Fatal Inertia or Hydro Thunder, this is a game you need to check out if you have a Wii. Or if you like those accelerometer games on the iPod where you're guiding a marble from one point to another by tilting and moving your iPod with precision, you'll also get a kick out of this game because it's basically the same thing except you're piloting a bowling ball at 300 miles per hour. I wasn't able to try this, but it even works with the Wii balance board. What a cool game. This one just takes me by surprise. If you've ever wondered what it would be like if you were hanging out with Lando Calrissian in Cloud City and then Chewbacca just walked by and swatted you off the edge and you fell, that doesn't have anything to do with Vertigo, except that one level reminds me of Cloud City a lot. Awesome game. Check it out.